How do you think your team was able to get to Severino there in that second inning?
Yeah, I mean, just really good at bats from our offense this entire series, and I love the way we've had our share of tough losses here to start the year, and I feel like at every turn we've really bounced back well the next day, and that's a tribute to these guys and kind of their makeup and just kind of their, it's the grind, right? You just keep turning the page, and it's a good club over there. To come in here and get a series win, especially after a tough one yesterday. It was great. Yarbrough got us off to a great start, obviously, and the offense was really, really good today.
You mentioned Yarbrough. Just how big was that for him to go that deep into the game and kind of save the bullpen for the Seattle series without an off day?
Yeah, I mean, we get into the eighth inning with Will, and Roto gives us 6 yesterday, and Yarbrough's got about 70 pitches today to be able to get through 5, and then what Yeri was able to do and be as efficient as he was in three innings was big, and then Matt's finishing off. But yeah, those are the ones you really enjoy.
You look at the second, you look at the fifth inning where guys are contributing up and down the order. How much does that fuel the next guy in the batter's box when you see each guy going up there with the quality at bat?
Yeah, I mean, I think there is something to that, hitting being contagious a little bit, and these guys communicate really well with one another, and I feel like process stuff pretty well, and what other teams pitcher are trying to do to them, and they share that in game well, and I think do feed off each other a little bit with that.
Rice coming in to catch there after getting hit by a pitch twice, coming in for the ninth, done that again. What does it say about him being able to be that versatile and contribute and catch?
Yeah, I mean, we want to, he does, you guys don't see it, but he's doing his catching behind the scenes all the time. That's where his, pregame work is done. So he's catching bullpens. He's doing all his drill stuff with Tanner pregame. So it's a skill he has. It's not just this guy can hit and, oh, yeah, he can catch too. This guy can catch. So we want to make sure where we can, make sure we're keeping it in play around his early work and stuff. And it's been good to be able to at least get him in there a few times.
Apart from the grand slam, it was a lot of singles, a few hustle doubles, a hit and run at one point. This feel like a game where you guys showed you can score in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, I mean, we absolutely feel that way, and I think that's played out a little bit. Obviously, we've hit a lot of home runs so far this year, and that's, we feel like, always going to be a big part of our offense and our identity. But without question, I feel like we have really good athletes too that can play that game a little bit.